Damn it. Get off my nightstand. Get down. Get down. All right, Chris sent. Let me get back in the chat. I see you, Chris. I got your donation. I'm just playing my game, waiting for somebody to show up in my life. Okay. I don't want to need those. Okay. I don't see anybody yet. Any comments yet? Let's see. Ooh, I leveled up. Okay. Hurry up, phone. There you go. Scrub brush. Peppers. Damn it. Okay. Shit. Okay. Always something. I got Chris's donation, but no word yet. Just waiting. Can I do the candy? Did the candy. Did the ice cream. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 Mm. Cake, 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 cake. Okay. Regular pizza. Yes, regular pizza. Okay. Oh, there you are. Shit. Damn, why didn't it show up where I was? Hey, Chris, I see you now that I did what is my fault. I was looking here, not here. Okay. Hey. I got your donation. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing you. You never got a notification. Okay. How is Scorpio feeling about you? All right, let's see, Chris. Let us see. My nose is irritating. Excuse me. Okay. I think it's just finally dry now. I need to call Spirit. I haven't called Spirit. You're the only one here. It's just me and you. But drive and be safe and just listen. I got you. Spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardians and watchers. Excuse me. Please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message for all of those who come seeking wisdom and knowledge of us this evening. Only the spirits that I call here and mean us the greatest and highest of good are welcome, y'all. Please protect us from evil and negativity and guide us toward love and light, healing, prosperity, abundance, and clarity. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's itchy. I was itchy. Okay, let's put this up here. I'll give that a second. Why is my ear ringing? My ears are ringing. I got the bells going off. Okay. Hold on, Chris. Let me figure out what deck to use. Okay. Okay. Interesting. But okay. All right. Spirits. How is Scorpio You thought you were going crazy? Ah. All right, let's see how Scorpio's feeling about you, both of you, as in your connection, your relationship, because you said us. So, how is Scorpio feeling about both of you, your connection, your relationship, or whatever it is? Because even if it's not, it's still called a relationship, even if it's not a committed relationship. So, there's that. It's just not, you know. It's a situationship. It's a connection. It's complicated. That part. That part. It's complicated. I was supposed to be getting a visitor, but I ain't heard from my visitor. Visitor hasn't shown. Visitor is on thin ice. Visitor better come through. Visitor better send a text. Or visitor better be locked up. There better be some legitimate. Because when I say the rope is at the end of that, the rope is at the end of that. For reals, for reals. All right, let's see what we got, Chris. Let's see. Interesting start. Very interesting start. I got the 8 of Cups and then the 2 of Coins. Let's see where we going with this, because you know, Spirit can take a hard left at any given moment. I'll be like, what? And then finally I'll be like, okay, I get it. But they could be more direct. It's complicated. Okay. Okay. That explains. All right, stop talking. Let me read, and then because I'll tell you why I was like, huh? But that makes perfect sense given what I'm seeing. So hold on. He excuse me, still getting over the cold. I can say this while I'm upset that the omega-3, which is cod liver oil, if you, they've given it a fancy name now. It's called omega-3s, but whatever. It's cod liver oil. So the tablets I've been taking are supposed to build your immune system and prevent you getting sick. So first of all, I was reading up on it because I was like, why am I still fucking sick? So the longer you take it, the more, of course, your immune system builds. So I just started like a month ago. So I'm still building, but I can say this cold did not get bad. Like, you know, before when I get sick, I'd be fucking sick. I'd be up here about to damn die. It didn't get as bad, and it's going away rather quickly. I feel like I got better really quick, but I still got some phlegm coming up and a little bit of a cough, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm a lot better off than any other cold that I've had in the past few years. Felt like I was just going to perish and die. And I'm even starting to get my voice back a little bit. Because I was singing a little bit. That's really been my issue, because every time I would get one of those really bad colds, I have to completely rebuild my voice again because it tears you down. So but I've been trying to work through it. Okay, so the 4 of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. And given what you said and what I'm seeing down here, that explains everything. So you got the 4 cups as your overall energy. Can you see? Yeah. I need this light over the head, but I need to shade it a little. It's too bright. I have some of my shades are thicker than others, so they like look different. I need one of the ones that I need to switch them out. I need one of the ones that's more opaque than not. There you go. Than clear. Some of them are clear, some of them are cloudy. I need one of the shadier ones over here. But anyway, I still look good. So the lighting is fabulous. It just doesn't go good when I try to show the cards because it's right there. But anyway, moving forward, enough about the lighting. I got the 8 of Cups, the 2 of Coins, the Princess of Coins, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, which is dead center, the King of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the Magician card, and the 4 of Swords. So let me start by tapping into my logical, psychological study side. Let's tap into the psychologist in me. Scorpio needs counseling. He needs to see a therapist. He just needs to build some self-esteem. Cause I've seen his pictures, and he's a handsome dude. He's cute. He's rugged. He got it popping. You have good taste, and I would expect no less from you. If he was god awful, you wouldn't be fucking around with any kind of energy like that. Whoever's arm you're on got to look good as you, and I know that you feel that energy, even if you may have to dress him from time to time. He's a good-looking guy, so he should. And more than likely, if he carried himself with the confidence in which you carry yourself, he will have some people looking at his ass too. But given that I be having the vision. So in the vision that I'm currently seeing, I can see the insecurity in his posture. You know what I mean? Because your self-worth, your self-value, your confidence is often expressed through your posture and how you carry yourself. So I'm seeing that lack of sort of in the vision that I just had. I just had a vision of him looking at you and y'all in a gym setting. So there's a lot of purple. Do y'all go to a Planet Fitness? Because they be purple. And I don't know. It's like a purplish color that I would say. Anyway, move on. Don't matter. He's scared that you're gonna look. His largest fear, which is primarily or has primarily been the reason that he's wanted to put a ring on it and to lock you down, is because there's that jealousy there. There's that inferiority and that insecurity that's there because your ass is pretty. I mean, and it is what it is. So he's afraid you're going to walk away. 8 of Cups, 2 of Coins, Princess of Coins. So there's that fear that you're going to see something else, find something else, or something else is going to find you. And you're going to walk away from him. Okay? Just making sure I don't have any lipstick on my teeth. I don't wear lipstick often outside of here. If I'm not up here, I don't fuck around. I'll wear the gloss, but I won't wear full-on lipstick. So anyway, moving forward. So in the next row, because you clearly have options. Not only that, but you're younger. So there's that issue was coming up as well. That's why you're coming through here as in this deck, it's the page. Well, princess, but it's the page. The page of coins. So the first row is 8 of Cups, 2 of Coins, Princess of Coins. Okay, then we're moving down to the second row with the Ace of Cups in the dead center. And then you got the 10 of Coins, having small disagreements because he doesn't know how to watch what he says. Oh, yeah. What is he saying? Because I've heard you complain about some things, but that's not been one of them. What is he saying? What is he saying? And does it feel like, is it that he doesn't know how to watch what he says? Or is it that he does not want to watch what he says? Because as grown ass folks, you know what the fuck you said. You know what the fuck you were going to say. You know what I'm saying? We too old for that. We are grown ass. He's grown. We grown. You know what the fuck you should and should not be saying. Now, in a fit of anger, were you emotional? I mean, you might fly hot, but at a certain age, you still have to manage your emotions in a way that you curb yourself before you let it fly. You know what I mean? And if you feel like, because me, if I feel like I'm going to say some shit, I'll remove myself from the situation. A lot of people will take that for granted, given that, I'll just get quiet, or I'll just walk away, or I'll just let it happen and just go on with my life. That's for them. They think it's because I'm being quiet or I'm being weak or I'm afraid. But no, that's for them because, I'm only going to talk so much. And then I'm going to put my hands on you or something similar. Because I'm a weapon owner. So, you have to learn how to... Emotional maturity. Sometimes you just got to distance yourself, even if you're pissed off, angry, or hurt. You got to remove yourself from a situation, or just, I'll talk to you later. I'll call you back. There's been several times I've had conversations with Taja. I just walked off mid-word, or with certain people in my life. I just got not, okay, I love you. I will talk to you later. And just get the fuck off the phone, or get the fuck out of their face, or just get the fuck, or just say nothing and just walk away, or just the Uber. A lot of times I'll just roll up the window, close the door, drive off, whatever. I had one guy one day, he was still going on. I had made my decision and said what I had to say. Sierra Turner, excuse me, sir. I'm about to pull up into this gas station over here, and I'm gonna pop the door open, you and yours hop out, and you're gonna have to call another Uber. Because your behavior in here has been inappropriate. And I can't. You got to get the fuck up out my car. You got to get out my car. And he had all these words, and I just sat there. I said what I said. You the one that's got to call another Uber. And you still got to pay me from where I picked you up at to this point. So, you have a good day. But and that's all I said. He could mouth off and say whatever the fuck he wanted to say once you've exited my vehicle. I just closed the door. He was still fucking talking. Then his wife and child got out. I just closed the door, and then she was like, well, what happened? Well, what happened? I said, ma'am, you have a good day. She grabbed her child and she got out. I ain't had shit else to say to him. I closed the doors and pulled the fuck off. You can stand there talking and yelling if all you want. Because if it escalates, one of us going to jail. And it'll probably be me because I'm going to cause the most damage. So I did you a favor. And me, because I don't have money to pay a lawyer. And I'm not trying to go to jail. I don't like incarceration. I'm Anyway. So when you stop to type, or you can inbox me in private. And like, what the fuck is he saying? That's what I want. What is he saying? Damn. So let me get back to the second row. All that being said, because there's no excuse for that shit. And up until this point, I think when you said that, I kind of imagined him being a little bit more mature than he's turning out to be. Because it looks like he's turning out to be one of those, if I can't have my way, I'm gonna act a goddamn fool type of energies is really how it seems to, and you don't find that out till it's over. Honestly, that's one of those things. And that they're a stalker. You don't find out how stupid they're gonna act until after a certain point. So moving forward, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands is across the center. So there's love. He loves you. Let me go down to the next row. Let me get back to that in a minute. I need to process that shit right there. The Seven of Cups, the Magician card, and the Four of Swords. So he loves you. And he's trying to handle the situation between the two of you, but he's clearly not finding peace with it. He doesn't want to lose you because he loves you. Ten of Cups is here. It's not the deck I want. So, but for the most part, he's not cool with how things are between the two of you. But you know that. You know he's manifesting, but it's like he's trying to look like he's okay with it. That's like when you ask a depressed person, are they doing all right? And they just say, I'm okay, I'm fine. They're not fine. And he says he's okay with this arrangement and the way things are, but he's not. And he's really trying to force himself to find peace with it. I mean, and that could be therapeutic, but at the same time, it looks like he's trying to, with the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Wands, and then the Two of Coins floating around in the first row. He's trying to make peace, and then because the Four of Swords is also down here at the bottom, and the Magician card. So he's trying to make peace with the fact that he loves you so much, but yet you're out here free, single, and keeping your options open. But it's not going so well. And he's in an energy of, he's kind of waffling or flip-flopping between, I'm going to tough this out, we're going to get through this, we're going to end up back together, and then someday, and the doubt of, well, will you meet someone new, will you walk away, and does he deserve, like, do I deserve better than this? I want what I want. This isn't what I want, but here I am. You know what I mean? Like, because I've been in this situation with masculine. Like, I don't have to put up with this. I do deserve better than somebody who's not trying to commit to me and lock me down. But I'm in a different place in life than you. You're young. So that's a whole different energy. I mean, I respect knowing what you want, knowing your worth, and having to make the decision as to, do you want to put up with this until it gets better or wait to see if the situation changes? But there's that part of him that's not sure that the situation is going to change. So, like, am I wasting my time? So he's back and forth with this, and he's really not happy with the way things are between the two of you, but he's dealing with it because Ten of Cups. Let me see. That's not a conflict of interest. That is absolutely not a conflict of interest. It's actually advised because, number one, because you know, this is what I do. I counsel people. I counsel people. And I'm familiar. That's what I think I'm going back to school, Chris. I dread it, but I think I'm going. So basically, I'm actually going to meet with somebody next week about it. Basically, Chris, it's like it's like anything else where you don't know it's hard to, first of all, if you're not honest with your therapist, then you're not going to get the help that you need. That being said, as a therapist or a counselor or whatever, it makes it hard to properly counsel someone if you don't know what really is going on. Because all you may know is that person's side of the situation. For instance, let's say my ex went to a therapist and to talk him through a relationship issue that we might have had when we were together, which was me being not jealous, because I wasn't jealous, I was distrustful. But he saw it as jealous and insecure, but that wasn't the case. The case was that you cheated like a dog and lied like a rug, and now I don't trust you, and I question you all the time and give you hell. Now, a therapist that he may talk to from his point, he might say to that therapist, she's always up my ass. She's always questioning me, asking me where I'm going. She's insecure. She's jealous. She's always going through my phone. She always wants to know what I'm doing, where I'm going. And from that side of it, the therapist would probably say, well, she's insecure. She's this, she's that. She needs counseling. She's that. Not knowing that he has in fact cheated lots and times and lied. And so you don't know the other side of it. When that one therapist is talking to the one person, and then they're talking to friends. I was just listening to a podcast where the therapist sees the mom separate. They're in family therapy, but the therapist the mom will have a session, the dad will have a session, the kids will have their session, and then everybody will have sessions together. Because that'll help you mediate and heal everybody. So y'all are going about it the right way, and absolutely know that is not a conflict of interest. And if he has had no psychological studies, or, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't had the education that I've had, or any other therapist, psychologist, psychiatrist, or whatever counselor has had. So like you said, shut the fuck up unless you know what the fuck you're talking about. And don't insert yourself where, first of all, you weren't asked, because I didn't hear you say that you asked for his opinion, first of all. And you also don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So first of all, nobody asked you, and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So I completely understand your feelings. One of the teachings that comes from the Buddha, the great Siddhartha, and Buddhism, is knowing when to shut the fuck up, in no uncertain terms. Knowing that, saying to yourself, stopping yourself before you speak on something, and saying to yourself, is that comment necessary? If I say this or that, will it improve or help or hurt the situation in any way? And if the answer is no, then you just shut the fuck up. If what you are saying, about to say, or have to say has anything other than a positive influence or bearing on a situation, just shut the fuck up. So I completely understand what you're saying. That would irritate me too. I'm happy that you and your family are getting the counseling that you need. And despite his little unsolicited opinion, you are going about it the right way. And that therapist is going to hear everyone, diagnose the issues properly, mediate, and help you all to understand each other and each other's point of view to help rebuild and put your family back together. Congratulations, and I'm very happy for your family. Stay on that path and fuck what Scorpio said. Now moving on from that. Hey Marty, how you doing? Right. And like you said, sometimes people just want to talk They don't need you to fix it. You're going to the therapist to fix it. We don't need your opinion. Sometimes just listen. Just allow me to be heard without saying any damn thing. Just listen. Marie and me and each other, we all be in each other's inbox fussing. We be in our inbox chat fussing all the time. And I don't always give Marie advice. Sometimes just tell her I understand. Or we'll ask questions, being trying to be like, well, how you feel about that? Well, if it's not helpful, we shut up. We just listen to each other sometimes. We're very good about that. And that's true friendship. I love y'all. I love you. So, yeah, that worries me. Because to be my lover, you need to be my friend. And to move as my friend, that's someone who truly shows care. And it's not always the place to voice your fucking opinion. And sometimes you just have to let people work through shit on their own. Right. Wonder if it's a guy thing. You know what, Chris? It might. They told me they noticed their boyfriends do the same thing. So it is. Because you know what, Chris? I mentioned this before, and I don't know if you heard me mention it. I've said it to Marie before. But I read a study. And the summary of that study, they studied the communication. What's the word I'm looking for? The development of communication in children. Excuse me. And basically, they discovered that a 4-year-old girl has about the same communication skills as a 7-8-year-old little boy. And that basically, that does not change. As we move into adulthood, men simply do not possess the cognitive ability to communicate and express themselves in the same manner as women. Now, when I say communicate, I don't just mean that's not just about talking. When we say communicate, we mean to speak and to listen, because communication is both. So, given that study, I have realized at this point that now a man can improve his communication skills and emotional maturity if they choose to. They can practice. They can be aware. They can be on point with it. But it has to be the choice. It has to be a choice, an active pursuit of interest. And most of them just don't give a fuck enough to do so. So what we're basically asking of them, they're not capable of. We're asking men to communicate on a level that they are not naturally, that is not within their natural ability, in their natural cognitive ability. Now that can be changed, just like anything else. Just like if you were, say, for instance, to become a contortionist. No, your body is not supposed to bend backwards in half. But if you put the work in, that's what happens. That's what you can do. You can elasticize your joints and muscles in order to be able to do so. And it's the same thing with communication and emotional intelligence. So, being that hormonally, Chris, I'm sure that you possess more feminine qualities and are on, you're more like us. You more feminine, just like us. So you possess that cognitive and emotional capability to communicate, understand, and express and listen and discern what's proper to do and say better than most men. So yeah, I think it is a boy. I know it's a boy thing. And no, it doesn't mean they're all that way. It does not. However, because some of them can learn to be thoughtful and they can learn to communicate and be emotionally mature, but they're basically saying fuck it and choosing not to. And we also have to acknowledge that it is a choice. And do we want to put up with that? Because you have a choice. You can be different. You can change. Right, rooted in insecurity. Exactly. And as a way of trying to best you, in a sense, like make himself come off as more intelligent, more knowledgeable, more mature, more advanced, more something to match your greatness. But that's not how that works. It's not a competition. And I've never liked people who feel as though, I got you, Marie, anything within our relationship is a competition. It's not. It's not. We're not here to compete. You're not here to prove that you're anything more than me, or that you're smarter or more knowledgeable or more mature, or that's not. Trying to uplift yourself shouldn't require putting someone else down. All right, let me get back to your cards. Hang on. But I completely understand. So, but that's where he's at with this. So that's why you're getting the behavior. There has to be some way. He feels that you're here and he's here. And so he's trying to get here by doing this to you. He's trying to get here by pulling you down a few notches. And that's not the way to do it. Just work on your damn self. Just work on your damn self. So that's not the way to combat your insecurities. Okay, here we go. All right, I wanted to clarify, because I got the 8 of Cups, the 2 of Coins, the Princess of Coins, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the King of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the Magician card, and the 4 of Swords. I want to do the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is clarified by the 10 of Wands. Right. So he doesn't want you to walk away. That's the issue. He's afraid you're going to walk away. And the 3 of Cups. So he's afraid if you start making friends and communicating with others that you're going to find something else. The 2 of Coins is clarified by the Fool card and the 2 of Wands. So he's afraid you're going to choose somebody else, that you're going to meet somebody new. I mean, the Princess of Coins clarified by the 2 of Swords, that you're going to cut his ass off, and the World card. Okay? All right. So that's all. Like I said, he's scared you're going to find somebody else, something new, something better, something great, and move forward. Fly on down here so I can kill you. Where are these little nets? I'm so confused. All right, the 10 of Cups, the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So, like I said, he's upset that y'all don't have that stability in the relationship anymore, but he's hoping that you all will just get back together like previous times. The Ace of Cups clarified by the Judgment card, and then the 10 of Pentacles, which is why he, like I said, he wants a committed relationship. And that's what that's about. When the Ace of Cups is where I was saying that he's in the energy of saying, this situation is not what I want. I want a solid relationship and commitment. Do I stay and wait and be patient for us to get back together or things to get better? Or do I just go ahead and cut my losses and move on? Because I feel like I deserve better, but at the same time, this is the person I love. So I'm trying to deal with this, whatever. Give me the King of Wands. Clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Star card. Right. So, but at the same time, there's that argument. I should just leave this alone because I don't like this. I want to see it back together. I want a relationship. This isn't what I want. I don't like how this is going. But at the same time, if I walk away from this, I'm going to miss him. And I feel like this is my person. We're supposed to be together. So he's rationalizing why he's waffling. Like I said, should I stay and continue to deal with this, put up with this, and be involved in this, or should I walk away and cut my losses? But if I walk away and cut my losses, I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna miss you. Yada yada yada. Oh no, Chris, that's what I'm here for too. Yes, I'm here to hear you and listen to you. That's what I do. Don't be apologizing for spilling your stuff. I'm here to be spilled upon. That is what I do. For you all, anyway. Moving forward. Oh, fuck, I'm having a hot flash. Give me the Seven of Cups. Clarified by, the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Tower card and the Five of Swords. Because he doesn't want you to have admirers. Because he doesn't want you to have options. Because he doesn't want you to move on. Because he, it is what it is. I had an Aunt Grace Sales, she used to call, she used to say, what's wrong, Aunt Grace? I'm having my own personal summer, baby. And we was in New York, I'd be like, it's November, what is she talking about? I know now, I know exactly what the fuck she's talking about now. Shit. Okay, here we go. Give me the Magician card. Clarified by the Four of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. Give me the Four of Swords. Clarified by the Four of Wands. And the Four of Cups, which is that's here twice now, because that's the overall energy as well. And then the Knight of Swords fell out as well. Right. So he's biting his tongue. He really wants to tell you how he feels. Why is the Four of Cups the overall energy? But he knows better. Clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Right. So he's not happy. Your question was, how does he feel about us? He's not happy about it. He's got a mask on. He's trying to act like he's okay with it. And he's at peace with it. But he's not. And it's the energy is he's getting bitter. He's bitter. He's bitter. He's getting bitter, Chris. So I would have to advise you to expect more ugliness based on the energy that I'm feeling. I'm going to have to advise you to expect more ugliness and little shitty ass remarks because he's bitter. So he's going to throw shade. He's going to throw shade every chance he gets. So pop right back, Aries, Sagittarius. Pop right on back. He's going to pop. His mouth is going to be pop, pop, popping, pop, 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 right back. What's your second question? And then I got Marie. Okay. Spirit. Okay, let's see. If you want to know why they looking, what they looking at. What is they looking at? What deck do I want to use for that question? That's an interesting question. Okay. That makes sense. I like it. Let's see. Choose the beautiful creatures. Spirit, why they looking up at Chris at the gym? Why they looking? What they looking at? Why are they looking at Chris at the gym? Why they watching his body? What, Ozzy? Are you in a fire trance? Yup. He done got lost in staring at the candle flames and just zoned the fuck out. Where are you falling out? Huh. I'm still shuffling, but the Three of Pentacles fell out. My nose is itching. Who's talking about me? Well, what fell out? The Five of Wands. Okay. Okay. We're good. Nobody fell out that time. Looking at the World card first. World card. The Nine of Cups. The Paranormal, which means you're being nosy. They're being nosy. Hey, Tarot newbie. I saw you in Johnny's chat Sunday. I was there. I spoke. Nobody spoke back, but I was driving, so I was just listening. But I did comment. I was like, hey, I'm listening. I'm driving. So I was like, I'm here, but I'm driving. Okay. The Knight of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Devil card. No, the Tower card. Abruption. 16. Tower card. Tarot newbie, have you said anything to the Aries guy? The Hierophant card. So, yeah, they're looking at you. But with the Paranormal card is Curiosity. That's one of the bonus cards in this deck, which means they're nosy. They want to ask questions, but they aren't asking the questions. So basically, they're looking at you because they think you're pretty, they think you're sexy, they find you attractive, but they want to know if that's your husband, or are you together, or are you just friends? So they're wanting to approach, but they don't want a problem, or they don't want to cause you a problem. So it looks like you might need to go work out by yourself. And then the King of Swords. So, because I got the World card, the Nine of Cups, the Paranormal, which is Curiosity. So let me read. And these cards, like I said, these have words, but it's more of a feeling with the words, not a direct meaning. It's not like the cards that tell you what the card means. These are a little different. So with the World card, I'll read through the cards, then I'll read through the words for you. Let me do that. So I got the World card, the Nine of Cups, the Paranormal, which is the bonus card for this deck. Well, one of them. The Knight of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles is in the center. The Decadence, which is the Tower card, other decks. The Hierophant card, the Hanged One, and then the King of Swords. The other bonus card in this deck is You Are the One, which means you're different, you're special, you're desired, you're desired. That's what it means. You're different. Marie gets this card all the time because I use this deck for her all the time. So you're different, you're the one. There's no other explanation for that. You it. So, well, now let me read, and it says authenticity. So let me read, it means you special. Okay. So, but let me read you the words now, and that'll give you a really clear view. Not like you don't read cards, but you'll see what I'm saying. The World card is got completion. The Nine of Cups is satisfaction. The paranormal is curiosity. Two of Swords, Knight of Swords is idealism. The Ace of Pentacles is abundance. The Decadence card, which is the Tower card, is abruption. The Hierophant card is morals. The Hanged One is perception. And the King of Swords is logic. So they want to know, and then like I said, the overall energy is the You Are the One card, and authenticity is there. Under that is the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups, and then the Lover's card. So basically, they're wanting to know if that's a friend or if that is a lover that is with you, because they want to approach. So, but they don't want to cause a problem. And if you're married, they don't want to. Lord, tarot newbie. Well, blushing is flirting. Is he noticing that you're blushing? Are you head tossing? Are you head tossing? Are you smiling? Smile, head toss, flutter your eyelashes. I mean, dang, tarot newbie. We got to give you some flirty lessons. You need flirty lessons. You need flirty lessons. I hope that answered your question, Chris. Marie, post your question. Marie, post your question. So yeah, Chris, they want to know if you might need to go work out by yourself. I'm just, hey, let me shut up. I'm instigating. Let me hush. You're welcome, Chris. Chris says show some ass. They work together, Chris. She can't show the ass at work. Where did Marie go? There she's still here. Marie says, okay, she didn't say anything yet. I'm waiting on Marie's question. And then Tara Newbie, she hadn't even donated. But Tara Newbie, you got to flirt. Have you? Like Pac said, put a little extra twist in your hips because I'm watching. Come on, tarot newbie. You got to step your game up. Wear those scrubs that you think are a little too tight on your booty. And sashay on by. Smile, speak, wave. You got to wave, nod your head slightly. Hi, how you doing today? And then the blusher, that looks good because your cheeks get a little flush. You get a little color in your face. That energy projects itself. You got to... She don't know how to throw the coochie nowhere, Chris. The tarot newbie, you got to learn how to throw it. You got to throw the coochie. Lord, I'm about to set... I done set my napkin on fire. Now I'm putting out fires. Now I got wax on my table. Oh, Lord. I'm going to burn my camper down fucking with y'all. Hold on. I'm scraping the wax off my damn table now. No. Okay. Okay, let me look. What we say? What I miss? Is there a message from your spirit guide, your people? Okay, hold on, Marie. I'm coming. I see that. Chris said, oh, that's how I be flirting. See, right? Brush up on his arm a bit at work. Drop something by his cubicle. They're medical field, Chris. They don't have cubicles. Touch his hand at the fax machine. I'm weak. Do people copy your fax things anymore? They copy. They don't fax, but they copy. I don't think they fax. Everybody emails now. There's no need to fax. So, no, you scan and you email, or you just email. What was I about to say? But that doesn't apply, Chris. She's in the medical field. She a nurse. Damn it, I got wax everywhere. Okay. I can't wipe it onto the floor. I gotta make sure it does, because it can't get in my rug. My beautiful rug. It makes no sense. I'm gonna try to figure out if I can do it by myself. But I'm about to call the carpet cleaning company to come fluff my carpet. And I only have 4 by 5 feet of carpet to fluff. Ain't that beautiful? I'm gonna call them and make a deal. Can you do several rooms, but can you do it at different houses? Like, can you go over to Taja house and clean 2 rooms over there and just do 1 over here? Can you do that? Damn it, y'all. Hang on, Marie. I gotta go turn my air up. I turned it down because I was cold. Now I'm fucking melting. Melting. What a world, what a world, what a world. Okay. Whew. I'm ready for the second wicket to drop. Try defying gravity, and you can't hold me down. All right, let's see, Marie. Hold on. Let me get the good tarot. And I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Together we're unlimited. All right. I noticed. Oh wait, nope. He was in the elevator. When it opened, he was standing in front of the door. So I was looking down when the doors opened. I looked up and froze, and seeing him and got hot. Ooh. That's where he said, "Throw it in a circle." Ah, throw that ass in a circle. Throw that ass in a circle. Marie said, like, Sean. We work at different units. He works in the unit of O's. Oh, so you see him when you go have lunch with O. Right? I know this Chris that comes to my clinic. Of course, O doesn't care for him because you like him. You think O hasn't noticed that you like that man? And be careful, because O might fuck around and say something that makes him dislike you or think that you are not. You better watch O. He might have that, if I can't have you, can't nobody else have you energy. He might flex his little jealous energy. Hot flashes make me shiny. It's a thing. It's a whole thing. Okay, here we go. Nobody in all of Oz. I haven't said or done anything to let oh know I like him. I don't know. Tarot newbie, you might think you haven't, but boys are very observant of girls and the energy of other boys. So you may not think you haven't, but it could have been something small, like he could have noticed you looking or smiling or blushing. You never know. You just be careful. You just be careful. Ready to take my hair down, y'all. But I gotta let it stay at least another week. I finally put my red back in the front. Okay, here we go. So Marie says, the spirit, y'all got anything to tell Marie? You got any messages? Any messages for Marie? Any messages for Marie? Chris, I like the part where she said, you're having delusions of grandeur. She said, bitch, you crazy. And while I love Ariana Grande, I do, I still have to give Kristen Chenoweth that bitch. She is that's the queen bee. I love, that is my baby. I love her to pieces. All right, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four Wands, the Seven of Coins. Okay. Okay. So you're on the right path. You're on the right path, Marie. You're in the right place. You're going in the right direction. So that's good. Oh, is she on tour? You tried to go see her? I didn't know that she was on tour. You know what? How much are they, Chris? Damn. I need to try to send my babies. I need to check the tour dates. She is the shit. Kristen is the shit. That's my girl. Now, I have to say, although I love, oh my God. I have drawn a brain fart because I know her name. Tay Diggs' ex-wife. Idina. Although I love Idina, I do. I love Idina Menzel. I do. I think she's the shit. She killed Elsa. She did great being Elsa. She was the shit in Rent. That's my bitch. But I do like Cynthia better as Elphaba. I just do. Her voice, they both have beautiful voices, but a sister's, you can't top out a sister's voice. You can't top out a black woman's voice. I don't give a fuck who you be. You can't. Just Cynthia, just shut. She got that soul. You can't. That soul brings a whole different strength to a song that, she always had an attitude problem. And I guess with age and childbirth will change your voice. That's what happened to Mariah Carey. Once you start having babies, it really does change your voice. It does. Because I used to be able to hit Mariah Carey notes before I had the twins. It moves your insides around in a way that it just does something too. It's just different. My voice hadn't been the same since I had the twins. Before I had the twins, bitch, I could hit that note. I used to hit it just to be hitting it, just to show people Mariah wasn't the only one that could hit it. Anybody who took a class with, because I was in her class with, well, not her class. We had what was called All District Choir, and Mariah Carey's mom was in charge, was the choir director for the entire district. And so when we had All District Choir, she went around to every school, the middle schools and the high schools, because that's what we did it together. And she picked us individually to sing in All District Choir. We had to audition. And I made it every year. She didn't like me. Mariah Carey did not like me because I was one of the, me and one other white girl. I can't remember her name. But she didn't like us, and we were cool. We used to hang out together. She was a ginger. She was beautiful. And her voice, we used to sing all the time, and our harmony was on point. But she didn't like us because we could match her ass. So, but I started having babies young, and that tears your voice. It does. And people wonder why or how it affects your voice, but it does because it rearranges your insides, your diaphragm, your lungs, and all that. And all those parts are vital to singing. So, but Mariah hasn't been the same since she had her babies either. That's when her voice changed. That's when her voice started cracking. And everybody was like, what happened? Her voice never used to crack before. That's when it started, when she was pregnant. Because I never forget, she was at the Macy's parade on a float singing All I Want for Christmas. And her voice kept cracking. And everybody was wrong. I was like, she's pregnant. And her voice is never going to go back to where it was. So, right, that too. Right, you're right, Tara Newbie. It changes. And I've been having to retrain my voice a lot lately, because I keep getting a cold. I was just fussing about that at the beginning of this chat. And because of my hormones changing and me going through menopause, because it's going to drop some octaves. I have to practice to get back to the higher octaves like I used to. I can still do it, but I've been conditioning. I've been learning how to play the piano as well. Again, picked up, gone back to practicing playing the piano. So as I play, I practice singing, tuning my voice as well. So, right, that's right, Tara Newbie, you're absolutely right. And Mariah had twins, if y'all remember. So that does a lot. It does a lot to you. It really does. So moving forward, let me get to Marie's question. So yes, Idina had, I don't know how many kids she ended up having, but I know she had at least one with Taye Diggs. I don't know how many, if they had more than one, but I know that she had one. Yeah, but Idina always had a hellified attitude. Always. They talked about that when they did when they did Rent. They talked about her attitude. Several people did. Neil Patrick Harris used to talk about it because, they were in the original Broadway version of Rent together. And Neil Patrick Harris talked about her attitude. Okay. Moving forward. They talked about her on Glee, too. They talked about her attitude when she was on Glee as well. So transformation, Marie, which is a death card, is your overall energy. So you're at a transitional point in your life. I saw this energy in your love reads quite a while ago, because I don't know if you remember me telling you, but I was like, you had a lot to get done before you got to that middle school day I saw, that when your wedding day, or before they sent you the person that is supposed to be there on that day. So, so I saw this transition. Got smacked. Yeah, I know you remember when she was on Glee. Because they sang Poker Face, and they killed it. I love that version of Poker Face. So you're in a period of transformation, Marie. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Four Wands, and the Seven of Coins. So that's new doors opening, and that's growth. New doors opening and growth within your life. The Queen of Coins, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Star card. So basically, Marie, they're just telling you that you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing. And most importantly, that you need to be true to yourself. I love you. You're like my ex, Marie. I'm going to call her ass out. I'm going to say her name. Oh, wait. Should I say? No, I'm not going to say her name because she's not out. No one knows that that person is my ex, but you know who I'm talking about, Marie. The L person. The girl, my first love, my first girl love. But it's not the same energy. She's in the closet. That's different. You are magical, bitch. And your mother is as well, but her ass is in denial. She has squashed it, pushed it down, ignored it, tried to pray it away. Even in the realm of Catholicism or Christianity, there are like the I know you've heard of the prophecy of Fatima. That's really not how it's Fatima. Where they saw a vision of the Virgin Mary, or somebody. Everybody assumes that any female deity or that approaches them or appears to them is Mary, but it's not always Mary. It wasn't Mary, but yeah, but you get what I'm saying. They gave those prophecies to the Vatican or the Pope or the priests that at the Vatican. And that information is actually held there and kept private, most of it. So if she had embraced those qualities, then she probably would have brought forth some really awesome predictions or prophecies or information. When you squash your gift and you just label everything evil, then you don't benefit from it because it's called a gift for a reason. And all prophetic energy is not bad. And there's a whole being that when you ignore your gifts, there's a whole path in life that you miss and that you ignore and that you don't open yourself up to. There's a level of greatness that you don't achieve. And I don't want that to happen to you. But I'm afraid that because you're afraid of what people will think or your mom will think, because I know she'll lose her shit, but you can't be concerned about her losing her shit because of what but it's the same thing, like I said, as the ex person, because it's an energy of being so worried about what other people will think or feel that you suppress yourself, your callings, and your natural abilities. Okay? And that's all that I'm seeing here for you. You have to get in an energy of being true to yourself across the board, whether it's with spirituality and magic and the craft, or whether it's just in what you want to do with your life on a daily, day-to-day, in and out basis. You have to live your life on your terms. And I know that you'll be relieved when she goes home to visit because you get that freedom. But that is a freedom that you deserve and should afford yourself, whether she's gone or whether her ass is present. So that's all the fussing I'm going to do with you. But as far as everything else, I did. Okay. Marie, you make me sick. Because you know how to act, and that's why I answer. You're like the only person, because you know I don't do general questions. But when you ask me to do this, I don't question you or say no. You know I don't do that because every single time I still get what you were asking, even when you don't directly ask. That's why we connected. I love you. I love you. So I answered your question. But in general, you're in the right place. You're on the right path. You're on the right track. The star card is here. It's in the last position. So you're definitely moving in a direction. You just have to make the right adjustments to do the best thing for you. Ace of Swords, Ace of Air. You got to live in your truth. Queen of Swords. Queen of Coins, which is you. Page of Water is in the center. And then the Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands. Ace of Air, sorry, Ace of Swords, that card of Truth. Sword of Truth is up next. So, if you're on the right path, you're going in the right direction, as long as you get in an energy where you're staying true to yourself and continue to walk in and start walking in your truth, being true to you, then you're definitely going to end up in the right place. And trust in your intuition. That's here as well with the Three of Fire and the Two of Air and the Star card. Trust your intuition. Do not ever for 1 second, second guess your intuition. If you feel, nah, I shouldn't do that, or I need to go, or I need to stay, or I need to not, or I need to, don't question it. Marie, you're powerful. You are powerful. I have this conversation with China all the time. You are powerful. And you need to trust your, and you have children. See, this is for all y'all. Any of my ladies, my women, my mamas that are watching. See, we talked a lot about childbirth tonight. When you have a person, when you activate the portal that we call a womb, your intuition goes to places that woman's intuition, and then it heightens when you become a mom. You are a portal. You've connected to another realm. The only way here is through us. It's through your womb. It's through us. We're portals. We're the only thing that can, men, boys cannot, they can give us the stew to create it, but to pull a soul from the other side, manifest it into a physical being, and bring it here through our vaginal canal, bitch, that's power. And therefore, you should never, ever, and our intuition is given to us to protect said souls. The 3 people that you brought here depend on you. You are their light. You are their guide. And you have got to, who is outside? You have got to trust in your intuition and not never second guess it. So always follow your first mind and stay true to your heart and soul. And you're going to be all right. You're on the right path. Your destiny is taking you in the proper direction. You got this. I'll talk all the shit. I'll talk all the shit I want to talk. Masculine is here, y'all. So, you said I got you, sir. Your belly is all on the camera. He's up here showing skin. Don't be no dollars to show, put the stuff in there. Put that away. Okay, so you're welcome, Marie. I love you. All right, so Tarot Newbie, ask your first question. I got shit all over the place. The remote is up there on the bed under my pillow. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't think you was coming. I heard from your ass all day. I wasn't prepared.
supposed to be prepared.
No, you were supposed to communicate with somebody. I ain't heard from your bitch ass all day. No, you didn't. It is
Whenever you get
12:46.
here- Okay.
I said tomorrow. It is the day after tomorrow.
Look, I got ADHD, man. I get stuck doing simple shit. Okay? Deal with it. I was fixing the lighter for about 2 hours.
That don't make no damn sense. That don't make no goddamn sense.
Just the random shit. That was stuck.
Who done donated again?
They bowl over here. It was rough.
It is, because we've been going through, and it's empty. I forgot to buy food. I ain't make it to the store. Look, but they ate. They just emptied it. I'm going to put some soft food in there in a minute. Or you can do it if you want.
No, that's our shit.
Okay. Okay, okay, let me check. Okay, what's this going on? So Chris donated again. Damn. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about my... Look under the pillow on... That's on the right side. Go to the right.
Who's right? What right?
Your side. Oh, or you and Aubrey's side. Yes, because that's my baby's side.
Kitty.
Okay. Why does Venmo tell me what other people are spending?
So they can send you notifications and track your data.
Whatever. I don't need to know what that person hasn't donated to me.
They need
And
to know what you're doing.
whatever. Wait a minute.
Oh, you know me now, huh?
What is happening? Okay.
You know me now, huh?
Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm lost. Lord, Chris. I said, anybody had no dollars to be stuffing in your pants? You lift your shirt up. Chris sent $5. I'm awful masculine. I'm weak.
Give me a beat. Gotta earn my $5.
No, sir. That's all right. You're fine. Don't be shaking stuff up here. Oh God, I'm weak. Okay. All right. Let me go back. I was supposed to be going. Okay, here I am. Oh boy. I did this once. Why do I have to do this again? Okay. Okay. I'm going to use it to buy you some pork chops tomorrow. Actually, steak. I want steak tomorrow. Okay. All right, Tarot Newbie. I'm coming back. Here I come. Right, Marie? All we know is, oh, his name is just so we get a name. And he's an Aries and he's tall. All right. Oh, it's terrible because that person's profile is public so I can see all their transactions. Oh. So can you see, I don't think mine's, I don't know if mine is public or private. So when you log on, can you see every time I send Aqua Boy money for beer? Chris said now masculine is showing us some skin, child. Okay, let me send some money since I can't throw singles. So he sent you $5. I'm done weak. I'm weak. Okay. Right, he's working on himself. Right, he's on his healing journey. Oh, thank you, Tarot Newbie. She's in no minds is in public. Good, because don't nobody need to know. It's bad enough that the earth. All right. Question. Did you post your question? Hold on. Okay, here we go. What does Drew want to happen between he and I? So I'm like Marie. I'm like, just a brown chicken, brown cat. So I'm like Marie. I'm taken aback because we got a whole name. It's not just an initial. But O is married, so I guess. But see, I know Tarot Newbie's name because we email and it comes up as her, her government name is in her email. But email address, but she could say O's name. We'd never know because nobody knows who Tarot Newbie is in the real world. That's a handle. All right, so let's see what he wants to happen. Let's use this deck. Ooh. All right, so let's see what he wants to happen. He impotent, right, Marie? Say what? Okay. That movie was awful. I'm good. Good.
Oh my God. I'm fasting.
Hmm? Who is that? Is that Netflix? No, I just don't watch that shit, so I ain't paid it. I'll fix it in a minute. Let me get done here and I'll fix it. I gotta change my, because Taja got her own. I know. They're over here in the candy dish.
I know.
Okay.
Precisely where I left.
No, that's not where you left them. You left them on the shelf.
Yeah, over there on the shelf. Yeah.
And I almost sucked them up in the vacuum cleaner because the cats had knocked them off the shelf. I didn't know they was there till a good week or two after you left. The last time you was here, and that's been how long?
Right.
So they knocked them off. I didn't even know that. I was vacuuming, and I hit them and was like, what the fuck is that? So I stopped and picked it up, and that's what they were. Just think he's cute. Okay, so, oh, I got the Ten of Swords, Tarot Newbie. Oh.
But you got to drink in this mother's.
Nothing?
What are you looking for?
I got water down there.
Okay, I've got flavor packets.
Do you? I was going to say, I got a couple up there. In the.
You got Snapple and shit.
I don't know what's up there now. There's something
Snapple,
I found when I
Snapple
was.
and 7-Up.
There's something I found. There's no more 7-Ups.
Okay.
There's something I found when I was cleaning out the cabinet. I don't remember what it is, but it's up there.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I got the Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Wands.
Mystery prize. Something
The Queen of
when I was
Swords.
cleaning out the cabinet.
You're scared. He's scared of you, Tarot Newbie. Have I ever seen? I don't think I've ever even seen a picture. Fuck the words. A picture of you. How fucking pretty are you, bitch? Because he doesn't think you would be easy. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Who is that?
I don't know who seen that record as
It's not Chris's favorite artist, is it? He loves some Sexy Red with his ratchet ass. Chris for the streets. He loves some Sexy Red.
Oh, she got that gonorrhea for herpelitis.
You said gonorrhea for herpelitis.
Gonorrhea for herpelitis.
Gonorrhea for herpelitis. I'm weak.
Oh, she had that. I heard she had that nasty woman's disease.
Lord. Oh, sinners have song too, Daddy. Okay. So the magician card is the overall energy. Bow, wow, 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 bow. What? Bow, 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 bow. That's some booty meat. Lord have mercy. Bless your heart. Hey. Oh gosh. I don't know. We disagree. He's team Nikki though. He's team Nikki. I prefer Cardi.
I prefer not.
Neither one. I prefer Cardi.
I prefer not.
Cause she just her. She gives no fucks. I like that. Okay. So the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit card. That's her belly. That's her baby, and that's her decision. She got the money. That's all I give a fuck about.
Uncomfortable on that red carpet. In that corset.
The Eight of Wands and the High Priestess.
That's what I want to say. Can I watch it? Yeah, it's gonna be bootleg, but I can watch it. Him.
Okay. Don't you give me a copyright strike. Okay. Tarot newbie.
Hello, Kitty.
He's afraid that you would turn him down. Let me clarify this because Sir. Don't be blocking my crown chakra.
Get out my bag, cat.
The Lord. Chris is he is over here agreeing with you. Talking about y'all. Let me send masculine some money. He ain't said nothing wrong about old girl. Talking about Cardi. Y'all better leave Cardi alone, okay?
I'm forward my ducats because I'm receiving too.
I'm not forwarding shit. I'll buy your ass some food. The 10 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. Going to the store in the morning. I got to get up early.
I'm supposed to be going to a memorial ceremony, but I don't want to go.
Who that?
One associate. I don't know about much to have. You know.
Damn.
She got that. Oh yeah.
What?
Fitty. Fitty Wap.
Okay.
The drugs she bought ain't the drugs she got. And that
Oh.
she not here.
Damn. Okay. The 10 of Swords clarified by the 4 of Swords. And then the Moon card. Okay. Give me the 6 of Swords. Clarified by the Emperor card. And the Knight of Wands. Oops. Yep. And the Knight of Wands. And the World card. Oh. Oh. He's having improper thoughts about you, Tarot newbie. That's
Relation.
Queen of Wands and then the Queen of Swords. He's having Aries thoughts about you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. The Queen of Wands clarified by the High Priestess. Right.
Yeah.
That's the problem. My nose is draining.
Have some of the sugar?
I'm dying.
I don't know. Call that before you die. I ain't come here for that.
Stop.
I ain't come here for that.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
I think so. My eyes, I'm burning. Hold on. I'm experiencing post-nasal drip.
Fresh on the stove. It's scale. Go read you find some more
Ugh. Okay.
tea. You ain't shit.
What?
Oh, this is gonna taste weird as fuck.
Okay, so
Strawberry watermelon.
so Tara Newbie, he's had inappropriate thoughts about you. And he's trying to rein in that energy because he's working on himself. Like we said the last time you asked about him.
In front of the mirror. I ain't no little puppy. I'm a big dog.
So,
I'm a big dog.
actually, he's trying to be a smaller dog.
What?
He's trying to do the right thing with his life and not have those types of thoughts
The fuck?
anymore.
You gonna be a monk or something? Taking a vow?
Hush, let me finish.
You about to sell a bit? How much a bit cost?
So, Nine of Pentacles. Damn it, am I gonna make it? He thinks you're sexy. He's had thoughts about you that are inappropriate. Inappropriate. And he wants to talk to you. He's trying not to let you or anybody else know that he's had said thoughts. However, like I said, he's trying not to be who he used to be. Now, the old him would have been trying to get up in your drawers immediately upon seeing you. But he's not trying to be that person anymore. So, I don't know, Tara Newbie. Do what you will. Right. Well, remember the last read, I have a type. If that's the case. Tara Newbie, you know that. You know how that works. That's all of our types. Excuse me. We're not attracted to the meek, nice little boy. We're attracted to the fuck boys, the assholes, and the big old bitches. That's who we're attracted to. I don't know why. I do know why. It's because they're the ones that are going to make the moves. They're the ones that are going to approach. They're the ones that are going to they're going to hit it right. And it's just that simple. The nice guys have tiny penises and even tinier attitudes. So there's a type of energy that they just carry that just says, come here. And let me have that. Openeth thy legs. Openeth thy legs and let me falleth in between them.
Go at it.
So don't feel bad. It's not just you. It's all of us. Ask Marie. It's her too. So he's trying not to just try to come get in your panties, but he's thought about it. When he sees you, he does think about it. So it wouldn't be hard if if you toss that hair a little bit, bat them eyes, and smile and blush. It's not gonna be that hard. He's already looked, and yes, ma'am, you the Hermit card, the Eight of Wands, and the High Priestess. So he would like to get with you, but he's trying to keep it under wraps. He's trying not to tell anybody. So somebody just thought he was cute. So you thought he was cute, and what, Tarot Newbie? You just want to look at him?
Okay. You want to profile picture?
What's the point? You got to think he's cute and want to get up under him, or on top of him, or in front of him, bent over on all fours. You know what I'm saying? What's the point in cooking the food if you're not going to eat it? Why have the cake if you're not going to eat it too?
Yeah, that makes no sense. Why'd I get cake if I'm not going to eat it?
Right.
Have your cake and eat it too. I know I won't have cake after I eat it. I'll get some more cake.
So, I mean, you just thought he was cute. Yeah, he thinks you're cute too. And he thinks you'll probably be even cuter with your clothes off and your legs in the air. So all you would really have to do is say something. You finally noticed someone. Well, see, that's good, though, because that does mean that you're starting to open up to others. He said that means your sap is rising. All right. I don't know what else to say. Does that answer your question? I can't even talk. I'm just draining. because the last, look, she covering her eyes. So the last read, you asked about him, it said he's trying to change because he caused some pain in the lives of others. And so he really is trying to be a different man. But let me one more thing. Queen of Swords, King of Cups, right. The Hangman. And then the Seven of Swords and the Devil card. Right. So it answered your question. But he would like to, clarifying the Queen of Swords, which is what I wanted to look at as well. He really wants to have a solid relationship or commitment or feelings for the next person that he gets with in that way. So he would still take the time to get to know you, all while imagining you naked. Okay. We're going to leave that one there now. Oh, that one smells good. Which flavor is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Question answered. What's your second question, Tarot Newbie?
I've got new bottles of juice.
You're up here. They've never seen you. Now they know what you look like.
Who knows how to describe what's in here?
Okay.
You know I can open these things and be sold.
Yeah. Just got a bunch of shit in there.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I don't know, we all should be better. We should. Everybody should look at their past and say, I don't want to repeat that in the future, and move forward and being a better person.
A better person?
A better person.
How do you be a better person?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. How does O feel about you and what's his name again? Drew?
How do you keep moving over?
Who?
You.
I haven't moved.
It's like you keep getting further and further that way.
I haven't moved. I missed the name already. I forgot it. How dare I? We have a name and I can't remember it. Yeah, Drew. Okay. I think it finally actually drained. Got it. You don't think you're all right? Let's see. Let's see if he knows, and if so, how he feels. How does O feel about Tarot Newbie's liking of Drew? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, he does know. His intuition, the Two of Swords, Tarot Newbie, the Six of Swords, his intuition has told him the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so
You didn't get to see your birthday.
I actually know when his birthday is. Well, I have it in a text message.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
The Queen of Pentacles is the overall energy. Tarot Newbie, he's picked up on the energy, but he's not worried about it because you're not easy. But he feels like he's not. It's like he already knows that if he feels like if he can't get it, you can't. Nobody else can. Like, if she didn't give it to me, she's not giving it to anybody new. The Queen of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands. Dang. The King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands. So he's acknowledging the competitive energy. He honestly feels like he is no match for the guy, for Drew. But at the same time, he's not too worried about it because he feels like you're not going to get it to, you're not going to give it up anyway. So there's not too much to be worried about. If that's what it is, what it is. Give me the Six of Swords. Six of Swords clarified by the Two of Cups. And then the Eight of Swords. And then the Queen of Cups. So yes, ma'am. So he knows that it's not gonna be, it's not like you're gonna hop in bed with him or y'all are gonna just hook up, because you're not that kind. The Two of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant card. Right. And the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands that your husband was, damn. You were married. You're not going to just, he thinks that you're going to have to be married to somebody basically, or at least on that road before you entertain anyone new. And so he's not really worried. Give me the Five of Wands. But his intuition is picked up on it. The Five of Wands is clarified by the Five of Swords. He's picked up on it. And then the Chariot card. But he doesn't feel like it's going to be, and then the Ace of Cups. He doesn't feel like it's going to be any, problem. But he's aware. Damn. All the wands are here. Page of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Wands.
I can't. Get out my bag.
Oh, they nosy. They are nosy. Page of Wands clarified by the King of Swords and the Queen of Wands. And then the Eight of Cups. Right. So he feels like, why? Why, Tarot Newbie? Why don't you want O to know? O is married. Fuck O. O needs to... If O liked it, then O should have put a ring on it. O should have got with you when he was separated. O should have stayed separated and went on for the divorce, but no. Why are you trying to coddle his feelings? He isn't trying to coddle yours. Make it make sense. You're allowed to go on with your life. You were not in a relationship with O. You owe nothing to him. No secrecy, no explanation, none of the above. No, that's true. It's not his business. But it would serve his ass right to watch you hook up with and run off with the next motherfucker. It would serve him right. I can't. You said what?
Yeah. She talks to a psychic about what he doing.
Okay.
That's woman thinking right.
But no, and you're right. It's not his business. But it would serve his ass right to have to sit there on the sidelines and watch you run off with someone else. For real. Because he should have, could have, would have. But didn't. Went back to the evil. That's what I forgot. Another lighter.
She is growling. She is hungry. I'm not touching that shit. She is very disappointed at the bowl situation.
Then she should fucking eat.
I'm trying to.
No, she don't. She be... I don't like people knowing me, but okay. Okay. I understand. But he deserves it. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Just deserves to
Listen and
pay a
don't
little
judge.
bit. Would you say we listen and we don't judge? Okay, whatever. He is in counseling. I'll just leave it at that. All right. That's everybody.
Bye.
Let me give my thanks. It's 1:20 in the morning. I got to deal with this one, and I got to at least take a nap before I go put Aubrey on the bus in the morning. So he'll find out. He will, one way or another. Because if things go well, especially for you, it's not going to be a fling or a hidden situation. You're going to get into a full-on relationship with somebody because that's who you are. And I mean, just like me, it's rare that you move around with somebody outside of a commitment. So I know you didn't. Boy, child. Anyway. So it would be a relationship that you got into. So it wouldn't be under wraps for long. There'd be an engagement and probably a marriage at some point, or at least a solid commitment. Anyway, and no one would want to hide you. All right, well, I love y'all. Let me give my thanks and go deal with this my clown friend over here. Just, cutting out. Cause you silly, you be cutting up. I meant that in a good way.
Like I'm funny or something?
Yes, like you're yes, you're funny, nigga. You funny.
Oh, I'm funny.
Yes.
How funny, right?
Right.
Okay.
All right. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Chris, Marie, and Tara Newbie. He is hilarious. He is. Even though I be angry and mad with him, that's why I let him come around every now and then.
I've been paid.
You said what?
I've been paid. Somebody just pull out a camera and just start recording my ass. I've been paid.
I tried to get you to.
No, I have no script. I have no follow through.
You don't need a script. Look at you now.
Know, but
Anyway, I love y'all. I might be on again tomorrow night. I won't be on Thursday because I go to the doctor. When I go to the doctor, that takes my whole day out. I can't do shit else. It drains my soul. So he said you're like a little kid that needs attention. Like you're taking too long. Come on, we got to play now.
Right. Baby boy, your ass.
Stop. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Before I
gotta go.
Let me go get this. Bye, y'all. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow night.